Hello. Welcome back to my stream. I'm Melanie. Air's at work. No, it's supposed to be later, alligator. My bad. I need to actually update the Twitch interface, but I suck at follow through. Maybe you guys have noticed that about me. But anyway, I digress. There's Jeff. Alright, we're gonna continue this game. Conflict. Ready for more? Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Ah yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Oh, that's good to know. Thanks, Scotty. I'll check it out. Based on your act and all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline's my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That might be a good idea. It's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. Ha 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 ha. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abramar I know. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned for by those with ill will. But fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that. Ha ha. Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Ha 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 ha. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. For the fire seal, what will you sacrifice to access my magic? My immortality, the coven, the life of whoever I love the most. Ooh. Okay. Since it's me, this is the answer right here. But I don't know. Never love anyone, done and dusted. Or I could just like love Abramar and then he has to like die himself. I don't know. Yo, Speed. My immortality. Oh, wow. Are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among humans. Do you want to reconsider? No, this is my final answer. No. As you wish. I will etch your decision into the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Ugh, can't breathe. This pain, it burns. It got quiet. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me. Fortuna? Oh, well, I died. That was a fun game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I am Fortuna Moon, defender of the universe. Wake up. With the power of Behemoths, I will punish you. Funny story, we came back from our run today and my kid goes, I want to watch Sailor Moon. Which means he wants to watch it in Japanese. And it was a proud mama moment. Not gonna lie. Fortuna, wake up. Chapter 1. Arbitrage. Arbitrage? What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. Oh, my immortality's gone, and now I'm dead. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory? Premonition? I thought it would be like premonitionary, but it's premonitory? I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? The arbitrage office is an organism composed of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witch... Oh crap, I just skipped it. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them? Yeah, that happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gotten a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay, plus I still owe you a reading, right? Ah, don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into whatever worries you, eventually. As if I could escape you. Just gonna ignore that little arbiter. Alright, let's create a card. So now I have fire. How did I get 9 extra earths? Yeah. Except I'm just gonna die at some point. Okay. Let's see. War is meaningless. The charred battlefield. Let's choose this one. else we can do? Dun, dun. Pyre for the heretic. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. What, Tama? You can hear my kitty. The fallen hero. I think I'm going to do that one. I think this will be good on that card. All right. Ruby candle lamp. I might do that one. Fire whip of dominance. Okay, here we go. War is meaningless. Oh, you did? I bet. Let's see. Do I want the dead animal in this? I don't know. There's a trebuchet and tanks. Why not make your own headcanon? Yeah. This is gonna be like so dramatic. So dramatic. Here we go. I agree. So, husbando made Cincinnati chili for supper, and it was very nice. What is this hand? Let me turn it around, maybe? Like, this hand is so weird. Okay, there it is. What makes it Cincinnati? I'm not sure. Can I have some fire, please? Making this so aesthetic. No, it's not Figaro Castle. How dare? How dare? Maybe Vector. Can I make it bigger? I want you bigger. I want you to be like a halo. Clearly not. Okay. Okay, this is very tarot-y. Okay. Yeah. Starve David. Oh, I could. I could, couldn't I? It's totally fine and normal. I'm not going to, though. I feel like that's a little too... I kind of like dramatically laying on the ground next to her. Yeah, no. She's looking at the light. Well, she's where the light should be, I guess. What's wrong? I said I'm finished. What's happening? There we go. Huh? Why can't I do anything? Oh, okay, cool. Why won't it let me click? This is so weird. Am I missing something? Like I can't... I thought I had everything that needed to be in the card, but it won't let me like... It won't let me move anything either. Am I frozen? Alright, I'm gonna click away for a second. You guys are gonna see Jeff. Alright, let's try it again. Oh no. I was happy with this. It'll let me do that, but I can't click anywhere else. Do I have to have another symbol? Oh, I needed more symbols. War distorts all feelings, the pain of 1,000 wounds. The red flame from the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Omnicide. I can create more cards, right? Because I have enough. All right. Let's see. Then state of knowledge. What do I have energy for? The Last Coyote Gunslinger. That might be kind of cool to have like out in the wild. On the airship. That might be kind of cool. And then what does this one do again? Well, the shaman I could also choose. Taking care of... I don't have enough for that one. I've never heard of the game The Florist. Last Coyote Gunslinger out to hunt down the scions of the purple blood behemoth through the vast cosmos. She feeds on their blood and extends her life to prolong her never-ending vengeance. Okay. So she's living longer and pours unshed tears of the dead. I can choose the obsidian sledgehammer. Impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head, often used to trap demons or set up camps in wildlands. That doesn't seem to fit. The coven of jade sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by the jade road keeper will be free from thieves and predators. Protects the warrior from their ankles to their eyes. Okay, that's for the Deerfolk Paladin. Or a servant of the Forge planet. Maybe I just won't do it for now. I can't click on anywhere else. I can click here. Or I can click here, basically. So, eventually I'll be able to look at the tutorial, but not today. Alright, let's say hi to the Arbiter. Or the Arbiter's familiar. Ooh. That's a pretty bird. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea, and I write to you from the Arbitrage Office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your Coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Alright, this is what's so funny to me. My punishment was for 2,000 years. And here we are, 2,000 years later, and now they're going to review my case. You should have reviewed my case like a long-ass time ago, in my humble opinion, but I'll invite her. Why not? Thanks for having me. My name's Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The Arbitrage Office recently discovered your situation, and we are worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishment begets rancor, and 1,000-year-long exile? That's the perfect recipe to bring up a lot of bad blood. And we all know that a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. But I am here to help you. Let me know about your case and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Adana. Adana, is that what we decided we'd call her? Yeah, I guess it's only been a fifth of my sentence. I think what's-his-name's sentence was longer, right? His was thousands of years. The leader of your witch clan. Adana told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me that she didn't punish you for that, though. She punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. Now, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think that what you did was wrong? No, a premonition that grave should be disclosed to the community. You don't agree with your leader's judgment. That is not dangerous per se, but it's a bad ingredient to add to the pot of imprisonment. What would you have done then? If the end were nigh, you'd like to know, right? I shouldn't give my opinion. I have to act as a neutral party, Fortuna. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. I understand hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolation? At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. Wow, you are strong. I'll see what I can do to improve your situation. I can leave less worried about you doing something drastic, right? Yes, I believe so. I still don't understand why Adana deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while exiled. It's a pity, because I'd have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway, before I leave, as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask, anything to confess? Actually, I am crafting a new deck for divination. Oh, wow! That's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adana took your tarot deck from you, but she doesn't have authority over your new creations. Yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adana, right? I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course, unless you break the magical pact or it becomes relevant during a trial, we won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck, it's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? As an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact, so I would love a reading very much. Yes, please. It'll be my pleasure. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first one to look for opportunities and good omens, and the second one to warn you about possible challenges or adversities. Ugh, that's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please, go ahead. I mean, I made that death card. That card is pretty intense. All right, here we go. I love the animation on this. All right, so the chambers of the opera house make all meanings resonate through every context, a strong avatar for justice. Imbued with purpose, the ether wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. The hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, and luck. That's the good. You are going to be promoted to a higher rank. You'll make a very important arrest. It'll be someone from my coven. You are going to play a crucial role in future politics within the witch community. What? I shouldn't. We arbiters are a neutral party. Maybe it's something that falls into your line of duty. Maybe your splendid job as an arbiter puts something misshapen back on track. Ah, that's great to hear. This is all speculation at this point. But what the cards let me see clearly is that it's specifically you who will play a crucial role in the future. Ah, the pressure. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Now the bad. Tide of salt and melancholy. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The glass doll and the snowcat's eyes are teeming with primal urges. The flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, power. Don't worry, everything's going to be all right. Oh wow, that's the only thing. Oh, that's it? What can I say? Some people are born under a lucky star. I wouldn't call myself a lucky person, though. If I was, I wouldn't have ended up as an arbiter. Why do you say that? Aren't you happy? Well, I do enjoy my job, but I didn't willingly become an arbiter. I miss so many things from being a normal witch. Like dating and all that, you know? I'm sorry. It's all right. It's what I deserved. Can I ask why? Actually, you can't. An arbiter's background is classified. Oh, I see. Happy to know nothing grave will happen in the near future, anyway. Thank you. Well, what do you think of my new deck? I want to be adored. That was amazing. And a bit scary. But mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a very valuable asset for our office. It's a crime that you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. Oh, shit. At least not that strongly. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Ledaina's sentence, but I'm going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow, can you really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbitrage forms are updated in the Master Grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archives. You girls sure are efficient, eh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the Moon Temple all the time. Makes sense. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. That makes me happier than I can express. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for the reading. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye! Well then. Making of a witch. I did it. Hey, Autumn! And I had a 5-minute long orgasm. No way, you're shitting me. How do you know it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear, I don't know what he did to me. I pushed him away when I started coming. He rolled up a cigarette and smoked it while watching me squirm. When he put it away, I was still fighting my last spasms over the carpet. I am jealous. I want to have a super orgasm too. How did he do it? Well, he put this special toy in my butt. That played a major role, but I think it was the combination of many factors. The incense, the cocktails he prepared, the music, the smell of the sea. The planets just aligned. What can I say? So cool. Hearing about your sex adventures is so fun. You should write a book. I'd rather keep it between us. I don't want everybody to discover I'm a sex goddess. Imagine dealing with all those slimy middle-aged guys at the office. True, true. You should calm down with the sex goddess stuff a little, or you'll end up finding trouble. More trouble, I mean. Oh, come on. It's only been a couple of scares. What's life for if not to enjoy ourselves? You need to find someone half as good as me to understand all the good sex you've been missing out on, sis. Ew. I've gotta say, I wouldn't mind experiencing for myself what a goddess can do. What are you saying? You have Alicia. Actually, we broke up. Oh, girl, I am so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, Eva. What happened? We've been dating since high school, and I guess we just drifted apart. Yeah, the story did take a turn, eh? But you looked so good together, and the last time we had dinner at your apartment? Yeah, we've always been good at putting up a front. But the truth is that this last year we've been fighting too many times a week. What about? Oh, the stupidest details. I have my theory about what was pissing Alicia off anyway. I tried to confront her about it, but she wouldn't admit it because that would make her a bad person or something. What kind of delivery did you get, Speed? It was because of all the activism, right? Wow, how did you know? Nah, I just said it because it pisses me off a bit too, to be honest. Patrice! I guess sometimes I can be a bit too passionate. It's not that. Being around someone that fundamentally good can be frustrating. Applebee's. Girl, you basic. I don't think I can eat anything at Applebee's. I've been there once and, like, they had nothing. Being around someone that fundamentally good can be frustrating. I mean, you're vegan, only consume local produce, wear repurposed clothes, volunteer at a soup kitchen. Oh, God. But that's not much of a sacrifice. It's just about working on your habits, really. Taco Bell, steak. Self-assured freak. Come on. Okay, I get it, but I never asked Alicia to do all those things. Like I said, it's not your fault, but I couldn't be happy eating Burger King and wearing leather boots next to you. Come on, I'm sure their relationship was more complicated than that. Nah, she's dead right. She just couldn't stand this goody two-shoes. Look, the sea! Ah, it smells so good. We're here, girls. Let's offer our souls to the ocean and cleanse all the shit we picked up from the city. Can't wait to see the meteor shower. I'm gonna wish for the three of us to leave everything behind and come live here. I love you. Aww. Always so corny. We love you too. Fortuna, are you a virgin? What? Why would you ask that? You never talk about dating, and I've never known any boyfriends or girlfriends of yours. I've had sex, but I've never had a relationship. Don't try to look cool. My sister had sex once in high school, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just curious. I don't know. I like sex, I think. But I rarely find anyone that piques my interest. I've never seen a daddy shrimp before. Well, don't worry. You'll find someone special eventually. And if she doesn't find anyone, that's alright too. Relationships are overrated. Maybe. Stay out of my business, you two. It's the next stop. I'm pulling over. I'm going to start preparing dinner. Oh, shit. Sorry, that was Jeff. Onion earrings. You need, like, to deep fry them, and then they'll be good. Oh, Autumn, you haven't seen Jeff before? Aerodrew. I love him. Do you feel like pizza? Yes! My body is so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Coming right up. Alright, so we got a vegan. Yeah, I know. I'm doing part of the pizza. Super late. Oh no. Sorry, I'm updating Era. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do a vegan pizza for our friend. Got some mushrooms. Oh, that's cool. Alright. I'm gonna make this very aesthetic. Because I think that's the point. You gotta make it aesthetic, right? The pizza gets added to your deck. Spoiler alert! Okay, Autumn. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hi, and we'll try not to need bonking too badly while you're not here and able to do so. We got Scotty in the room, so who knows? Alright, don't judge me, but I fucking love black olives. I'm gonna put black olives all over the pizza. Because black olives are delicious. What? Excuse me. What? I'm sorry if anyone here doesn't like black olives on pizza, but this is my favorite topping. Put a little more cheese. So it'll be like mushrooms for... I think everybody can have mushrooms. Especially the vegan. Mushrooms all around. And... oops. And then I'll do a little bit of pepperoni for the disgusting meat eaters. But harsh. Alright. There's something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck is a perk. Yeah, thanks for the pizza and the ride, Fortuna. Although, I'll just have one slice. Ah, the pepperoni. Yeah, too much for me. Why don't you just pick it off? I made some slices specifically for you with no pepperoni nor cheese. Come on, girl. It already sweated all over the pizza. I wouldn't mind making an exception, especially with cheese, but pepperoni's a step too far. I'm sorry, Eva. I'll go and make another one right now. No, don't worry. I brought some fruit in case you made something I should skip. I wouldn't want to impose. No, really, it's no problem. It's alright, seriously. I'm just happy to be here. I'm so excited I'm not even hungry. Okay, I'm sorry. On the other hand, I am starving and I love pepperoni. So you made my day, Fortuna. Great. Cosmic balance restored. Haha. I would have done without the arugula, though. Yuck. Arugula is delicious. By the way, how long until the meteor shower? It could start any minute now. We'll definitely be watching stars fall in less than an hour. What are you girls going to be asking for? We're not supposed to tell, are we? It's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. What are you going to wish for? Many things. I have a list. Haha. So I made a 33rd instead of a happy half, so... But I guess my most important wish is... I want to become a better person. What do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet-talking me. I can tell. I see it reflected in you and people at the office and in every guy after they ejaculate. I'm obnoxious. You could work on your empathy a bit, yeah? Fortuna! It's okay. We promised we'd never bullshit each other, right, little asshole? I love you. I love you, too. Ugh, I'll never get you two. I guess we're a pair of mean sisters, and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? I want to save the world. Come on, you can't really be that selfless. No, really. It makes me really anxious. Even with everything I do. No matter if I recycle, consume critically, go to rallies, or donate part of my income to fight poverty, the world always moves in the wrong direction. Okay, this is hitting home a little too hard, you guys. We can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against impending doom. I'm sorry. Eva, would you like me to help you figure this stuff out with my cards? Oh, yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask. You know I enjoy reading your fortune. Please, go ahead. Alright, what do you want to know? I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot about this? Yes. Even if what we find is something terrible? Yes. Okay, we'll look into the fate of the world. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. Focus on your questions in your mind while I shuffle the cards. The Hermit's Lantern is the lamp of truth used to guide the unknowing. He holds a patriarch's staff to help him navigate narrow paths as he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. This is called a tarot card. Incapable of fighting corporations and governments, you'll start a foundation to support the damned. Oh, that's beautiful. And sad. But also beautiful. You'll create homes, you'll feed the hungry, your foundation will give many people a second chance. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Okay, now tell me what kind of world I'm gonna be healing. Oh boy! The patriarchy! Climate change will make human life unsustainable, and we will take refuge in massive domed cities. You'll get to witness the beginning of an era of space travel. In time, humanity will expand beyond the solar system. Alright, this feels like Elon Musk. A non-human entity will rule over us and make us all happy. Is it Abramar? Yeah, let's do that one. It could come in the form of an alien being, or maybe some kind of artificial intelligence developed by humans, or even the manifestation of a new deity. Shrimp Daddy. Wait, seriously? It'll cause some conflict in the beginning, especially with the people who don't want to relinquish their control. But in less than a decade, it'll become clear that we're better off being looked after by this superior intelligence. Our society's welfare will peak. Stop, just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. You're usually more vague, like, there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will face a change. You will face a challenge. Now you're, like, channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised, too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower or some planets we don't know about just aligned over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. And what about the foundation you told me I'd start? Is it my role to take care of the unfortunate, the less fortunate, until our savior from another world comes to visit? You don't believe me, huh? I don't blame you. It's incredibly hard to swallow, although I can also tell you're not joking. I didn't expect the cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. Nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my friend predicted all this through tarot. Haha. You're aware that you just totally screwed with Eva's head, right? I didn't mean to. Come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant feels like fiction, prophecy or not. What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I don't care who's on the throne. I plan to keep enjoying life to the fullest. I doubt I'll get to meet the superior entity that's supposed to come. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s anyway. So I doubt I'll get to see any of that. That's horrible. Why did you tell your sister that, Fortuna? We were kids, and I dared her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read into anyone's future, and I've never read to anyone's end ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking behind my vision. Like, if I could keep on reading beyond death, then... now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. That's true, I can vouch for that. Don't tell me that. I don't want the world to go bananas. Maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. Since it's just the three of us on this beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I already told you what I'm going to wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from the fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. You made my sister sound like a villain. Oh, don't say that. Stars. Please make my sister happy. Help her find whatever she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you going to wish to become a better person? Nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. That means you're a good person already. Oh, shut up and don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortuna, ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please tell us. Where's your mind? What's the thing you want so wild that only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there's something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. I keep seeing it in the dance of every flame. When I look at my cards, I can tell that magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a... What? That wasn't so bad, right? What's this on my window? That Arbiter Thea seemed nice. Yeah, I feel like she genuinely wants to help. It's not a vibe you often get from magical authorities. So bold of you to go and confess you're crafting a new divination deck. This deck isn't going to be a secret for long. Better to count on the sympathy of the Arbiters early. Ah, good point. Happy to know I'm in safe hands. Should we do that reading we had pending now? It can wait. You have mail waiting to be read anyway. What's the matter? Are you scared? Scared? Who, me? Ha 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 ha. Yes, I am. What? Why? I've had other beings read me the cards, the stones, the bones, the pendulum, you name it. But what you do doesn't feel like fortune-telling. It feels like you're tearing the cosmic wheel apart. Your readings are too deep and too sharp. But that level of insight's something desirable in a seer, isn't it? Absolutely, you're the best I've ever seen in my long existence. But exposing oneself to your arts feels so... taxing. I'm happy, though. It's been ages since someone stirred fear or unrest in me. Thank you. Happy to bother you, I guess. But don't think you'll be able to postpone this reading indefinitely. Ha 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 ha, sure, sure. Don't let me keep you now. It seems like you have friends eager to meet you again. Where's my pizza card? Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their power through humility. The Seed of Knowledge. Oh, I need to make the takeout binding. All right. The astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of planets which harbor undeveloped cultures like the solar system's Earth. It puts myths from other dimensions inside of mortal minds to guide and protect them. The shaman. Pilot from the Machina cult. Steel golems. Gold blower, one of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Huh. Water poured from the amphora, blown by the gold blower, will make fruit grow out of dead soil. Wine poured from the gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle will inspire witches to write new spells. The banner beaver. Is this new? I don't remember seeing this guy. Okay, and then hollow so you can feel the energy resonances of the earth while you dig. Bring fire and change. Pain for the wraith. Did I sit on this one before? I'm trying to remember. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal, and not just for every life form. Okay, and then I can give him okay, let's see how this goes. Whoa, his head is... Very spacey. The head is not mandatory, clearly. Or I can choose the head, right? I feel like this is clip art. There. Op Mahun's song. The Moonstone Temple is a gateway to illumination. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization, an avatar of discovery and exploration. The birds of prey carry this message throughout the cosmos. It means determination, rightfulness, guide, discovery, happiness, temptation. Alright, this seems like a kind of happy card. This is not a happy card. This is a not so happy card. A happy card. So Naisu is spelled a little more like... Yeah, Era messaged and said that they're not going to be able to make the stream. I said, we're doing Sisterhood, so come whenever you can, no rush. And they said, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay. Can I make another one? Do I have enough? Maybe I have enough. Yeah, let's hold out. Oops. Back to game. I am going to get a little bit more water. Be right back. Oh, wow. pretty ticked off at their job for doing this to them. It sucks. All right. I mean, ticked off at the job, like, you don't keep people late like that. It's crappy. All right. Ah! Fortuna, this is great news. I'm dying to see you, girl. Say the word and you'll have me coming through your window ASAP. Love, Dahlia. All right. Dear Fortuna, is it true what the Arbiter's Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you. Let me know when you're ready to meet me, please. Your friend, Jasmine. All right. I like the energy of this person. Fortuna! Fortuna! It's me, Dahlia! Fortuna! It's really you! I can't believe it! I'm so happy to see you. She is hot! What's up? Tell me what you've done these past 200 years. Come on. 2 fucking centuries. Can you believe it? That fucking Adana. I swear to you, she's gonna pay. Slow down, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm finally speaking to you again. So, bring me up to speed. There's nothing much to tell, actually. It's been boring as hell here. I almost lost it, or maybe I did lose it. I don't really know anymore. I wouldn't be able to stay locked up and isolated so long. I am telling you. I would have gone after Adana to kill or be killed. I wish I had your strength. What are you saying? You're stronger than me! 200 years by yourself and you're still standing? I don't know anyone stronger than you. That's another kind of strength too, I guess. But I envy you, ready to go out with a bang. Not with a whimper like me. But you didn't go yet, girl! I'm sure you've got plenty of pent-up energy ready to get back at the universe whenever you regain your freedom. Actually, I've been crafting my own divination deck. What?! What do you mean, crafting? You're making the cards and all? Yes, that's exactly it. I summon images from dominions of the cosmos for backgrounds. Then I summon images of cosmic arcana and energy symbols. And I compose the design of the card with them. The meaning of the cards vary depending on which elements and energies I combine. That sounds really cool. That sounds crazy cool. Show me your favorite card. Well, the deck is too green. I need to make a lot of cards. It doesn't matter. Show me your favorite so far. I think this one's my favorite. Whoa, Emancipation! What a name for a card! And I love the art! This is already cooler than your old tarot deck. What does this card mean? These cards are harder to summarize than the tarot ones. For example, this one could mean mercy, wellness, communication, peace, power. Whoa! And how do you know which meaning to pick when you draw one? Context and instinct. And you never doubt yourself? How can you tell you're not making it all up? It's natural to second guess yourself when you're a student of the divinatory arts. But I left that phase behind long ago, back when I was a mortal girl. A prediction of mine has never failed to happen, not a single time. I even foretold that Earth would end up being a utopia controlled by that prodigious AI that pulls the strings from the internet. Well, not exactly with those words, but my prediction was that a non-human entity will rule over humanity and make them all happy. And I did this almost a century before it happened. Shit, that's amazing! Read the cards for me, please. Not sure, but don't you want to catch up first? This is catching up. Show me what you got. Okay, what do you want to ask the deck? Oh, I want to know how you've been for these 2 centuries. Eh? I can tell you that myself. I don't think you can. We witches lie to ourselves by nature. I bet I'm not the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with this reading. Okay, so Mother 3 is being pushed to Friday, guys. So we'll play on Friday since Era really wants to play. And I really want to see what happens with Lucas and everything. I bet I'm not the only one that will learn things about Fortuna with this reading. I accept with one condition. We look into your past, too. I'm in. We've got ourselves a divination face-off. I don't know how you manage to draw me into these situations every time. The cosmos brought me here to make you feel alive. What can I say? Let's do this. War distorts all feeling, the pain of 1,000 wounds. The red flame of a candle leads to disgusting discoveries. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Fortuna's past. I resent you and Jasmine for not having fought to the death to free me. You're supposed to be my best friends. I don't know if I'll love you like I used to. When I couldn't deal with the anxiety, I hurt and disfigured myself beyond recognition, then patched myself back with a regeneration spell. I spend so much time alone that I hate myself. I hate my voice. I hate my thoughts. I don't know how to exist anymore. Wow. This is so strange. I can't see a thing. I've never tried to read my own past. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Oh, what a bummer. Sorry, I've got nothing. We can call off the reading about your past if you want. Nah, deal's a deal. Do your worst. So, why wouldn't it read it to her? I guess it would hurt her feelings? You've been plotting to leave the coven and found your own clan of warrior witches. You fell in love with the demon of the White Sands, and you're keeping your relationship hidden from the coven. You're a mother now. You had a son with a shaman warrior. I'm kind of digging this warrior witches thing, but like... It's been 200 years. Ah, yes. Congratulations. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Well, I was a mother. My son passed away years ago. I'm so sorry to hear that. Don't be. He had a beautiful life. He died in his 50s in a battle against the Vulcan folk. He was a brave warrior and became the loving father of 3 girls. So you're a grandmother now. I don't do grandchildren. Maybe I'll tutor one of the girls if they ascend. They can carry witch blood after all. But I'm done with mortal affairs. Life is too fast and fragile at ground level. Yeah, one of the toughest things for me after I ascended was watching Patrice wither away. She had a great mortal life. Stop feeling sorry for her. I know. Sometimes I'm even a bit envious. But real life, that was never meant for me. A family, a job, a house, a car? That sounds so alien to me. I can't picture you driving a machine either. Earthlings are so weird. I agree. Would you like to ask anything else? Maybe. Nah, that's enough fortune telling for today, I think. I gotta hand it to you. A new deck is something else. This new deck is something else. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Can't wait to witness what you do once you reach your full potential. It's going to be scary for sure. By the way, I have a favor to ask you that I don't know if it's going to be too much. Hey, I'd do anything for you. Whatever you need, Dahlia. The thing is that the favor isn't for me. That's why I'm hesitating to ask. A good friend of mine's in a bit of trouble, and having just seen how amazing your new deck is, I wonder if you could help her. What happened? Her name is Greta. She's a witch architect. She mostly works asteroids and wandering moons into temples. She's a pretty young witch, joined the coven around 130 years ago, so you wouldn't know her. But she's the purest. I'm sure you'll love her. Sure, I'd love to meet her, but stop beating around the bush. What happened? You must promise you won't tell anyone. I promise. She tried to summon a behemoth. What? I can relate. Tell me more. What's your stance on this? That I want to protect my friends, of course. Happy to hear that. What kind of behemoth did Greta try to summon? Well, to protect me from its influence, she didn't give many details. Greta tried to summon a builder behemoth to help her craft a special altar out of a titan skull or something like that. But since she's an architect, their essences... were so similar, the behemoth got entangled with her own being. They fused. She hasn't even let me see her since the summoning went awry. Oh my, that sounds grave. She's desperate, that's why I'm coming to you. Your deck may be the only hope for her at this point. She can't stay hidden from the coven forever, and when they find out, I don't even want to think about it. I'll help her. I'll do everything in my power, I promise. Thank you, Fortuna. I must go now. I'll tell Greta to write you, and thank you for the reading. You're the best, and I love you, and I'm so happy to have you back. Me too, Dahlia. See you soon. Hi, Infinite Iris. I am really enjoying the game. Welcome to the stream. I don't really know what I'm doing, but having fun. Alright, let's create a card. I can do a water card now. Shipwreck Library. Let's do the Jade Monk's Waterfall. I used to be into tarot cards when I was younger. It's been a while since I played with any. And I think now that I'm, you know, an adult, I can find a tarot. Like, I've always looked at tarot decks to see if I could find ones that appeal to me. And, yeah, I still haven't found the right deck. I think when Gabby makes that Final Fantasy VI deck, I'll be, like, real happy. Scotty's the one who told me to play this game, so... And I think I like the deck building a lot. Yeah, they're really beautiful. Like, the art in this game is amazing. Oh, I see. Feeling called out a little bit, Scotty. It's like me with my books that I'm trying to get everybody to read. Really want people to read Shadow and Bone so that I can talk about my Blorbo and my Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, my Blorbos. Is that Era? Hi!
Hi.
Welcome. We are going to do Mother 3 on Friday, and we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, I'm just not at all feeling it right now.
No, it's fucking like 10 o'clock. It's like almost bedtime. It's tiring.
It's bedtime. I haven't even eaten yet.
Yeah, you need to eat a food.
I had snacks. I made sure to get myself snackadoos.
Good.
Beforehand.
I'm very proud of you. You did the snacks.
Yeah, I'm making sure I've been to sustain. But in terms of like having an actual food dinner, I'm...
Yeah, we need a food dinner.
I need a food dinner.
Are you making a food dinner or are you having it made?
He's helping heat up some food, and he's gonna also cook some space food.
Yes.
Fatful. Yep.
The what?
Fatful.
Basil?
Fatful. How do you say it? SPAET Z LE.
Scotty's asking if you mean spatool.
What? How did he spell that?
SPATOOL.
No, that's SPAETZEL. That's not how I say it.
Oh, like I'll type it in the chat. Oh, oops!
Yeah.
You guys got to look at Jeff. Sorry, guys.
Oh, must be Jeff.
Describing a Turner. I know. I love him so much. This is my my husband. My dark Blorbo.
I must be Jeff. I say, having drawn the damn thing.
Say what? What'd you say?
I'm complaining that I can't see it, even though I was the one that drew it.
Well, I'll just have to send you a screenshot.
But Melanie, I know what it fucking looks like. It's in a fucking file.
I think you need to see it more often because it's so beautiful. I love him so much. I don't know if you know how much joy it brings me to look at him every time I open my computer.
No.
And every time I open my my phone, I'm just like I get to see Jeff by Julia.
No. Melanie, day one, when you finally accepted plant-based Jeff, you made that your status and never changed it.
I will never change my status. I am plant-based Jeff forever. My love for him is pure.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right, I made a card. It means introspection, determination, rightfulness, communication, peace, support, and success. It is called the Dear Folk Monk. Whispers from the undone Jade Witches imbue this card with emotion. Understanding, keeping the peace, a symbol for tirelessness. indefatigable support. The little jade statue watches over the querent. You like this one? Thanks, Scotty.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like my cards. I made.
They're good cards.
Can you see this card to where you are? I think you're on your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay, so I made this
Ooh,
chaos. This one's chaos. But it means good things.
I love that.
And then
Hang on. No, wait, go back. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Okay, that's for me. Alright, now you can go.
oh, because of the moths. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the birds of prey carry this message throughout the cosmos.
What is that?
And then this one is like, this is a tarot card for sure.
Yeah, that looks tarot card as fuck.
It is tarot card as fuck. And then this chaos one is also like, kind of chaos. That's from last week. And this is like some weird.
This is weird.
Weird wolf mother. And then the opera house.
This is like that shitty, like early art, like pre-Renaissance. Where like they didn't know how perspective works or composition works, and it's just shitty all over.
Did you say titty all over?
Titty all over.
So basically what you're saying, Scotty says Byzantine. So basically what you're saying, Era, is that I don't have perspective and I don't know how to like, I don't have like an eye for things.
No, that's not what I mean. It sets you up like that, right? You just have to put the shit down.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, I don't have enough energy. No,
Does Scotty know what I mean, by the way?
He said Byzantine, so I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Byzantine, okay, that's a little too far. I'm talking about, because Byzantine, like, borrows some, like, perspective stuff, forced perspective from the Egyptians.
Mm.
That's why their like, art is, like, I think, like, similar.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I think Byzantine, I don't know my art history too well.
I don't know my art history, period. Scotty says, hey, that janky Byzantine art is fucking priceless.
Okay, yeah, sure. Because, you know, there was only so many human population people back then, and the most decent people have derivative shitty work. It's fine.
Do you want to see what this guy is holding?
Yes.
All right. So, Jasmine, is it true what the Arbiter Falcon said? Can you receive visitors now? Oh my gosh, it's been centuries. How have you been? I would love to see you.
Centuries?
Yeah, I've been banished for 200 years into my 1,000-year sentence or 2,000-year sentence, something like that. And so the Arbiter came to visit, and because I want to be adored, she made it so that people can, like, she likes me, and so she made it so that people can visit me now.
She likes me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it might be one of those too, because I might get a girlfriend. One of my abilities, like, I could have chosen to, like, I had to make a sacrifice. I had to choose between, will I sacrifice my coven? Will I sacrifice the person that I love, or the one that I love, or will I give up my immortality? So, yeah, I'm gonna be mortal after this venture.
Mortal?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'll die.
Do that.
I'll die 60 years after I get free.
That sucks.
Unless I get killed. So Byzantine is prior to, quote, discovery of perspective, according to Scotty. It's more like, this is how we draw noses. So all the noses look like that, like manga. And then he called me gross for being immortal. All right, I'm going to invite Jasmine. Oh gosh, she's so cute.
Oh, look at that.
I'm so happy to see you, Fortuna. Thank you.
Oh, God, it's so good to see you.
Thank you for coming. I miss you so much. I love you. I love you too.
Aw.
Look how cute she
she's
is.
adorable.
I thought you still had a sentence of 8 centuries ahead of you. How in the cosmos did you manage to soften Adana? I didn't. It was an arbiter who took pity on me. Or, well, more than pitied me. I think she was awestruck or something. Either way, she lifted the ban on visitation since she determined Adana's punishment was too severe. And that arbiter was dang right. I mean, I wouldn't dare to go against Adana's judgment. But keeping you from receiving guests is a punishment for all the coven, not just you. You're just too precious. I missed you so much. I missed you too. So tell me, what did I miss in these last 2 centuries? Shut up! You tell me about you! I'm not ready to go into that. It's nothing pretty. Isolation can take you down some dark paths. I'd rather hear about the outside world. It would mend my spirit a bit. Okay. What would you like to know about? How's the coven these days?
Any juicy gossip?
Any juicy gossip?
Oh, girl. Can you spill the centuries-old tea?
Oh, do you want to read, Jasmine? I didn't realize you could read.
No, I'm good.
Okay. How's the coven these days? Are you working anything interesting? Any juicy gossip? Spill that ice.
I don't feel like performing. I'm so plain Jane right now.
Hey, doesn't matter. You're wonderful. Yes, I think so. All right, so how's the coven? Are you working on anything interesting? Any juicy gossip? Do I want to know about the coven?
All right, maybe I'll read Jasmine for now.
Okay. Do I want to know about the coven? I want to know about my friend. Are you working on anything interesting?
I am indeed. I am perfecting the art of enchanted shanoyu, also known as magical tea craft.
Spill that ice
Oh
cold
my god,
tea!
spill the tea craft!
You've always loved your plants. How did you end up focusing on making tea?
Well, I spent centuries becoming intimate with all kinds of flora.
It's kind of like a tentacle monster for...
Right?
Scotty.
So very intimate.
Scotty said, such a shame you missed the big bad dagger witch. She was so fucking hot.
Oh.
Oh well.
And even if my books on the matter held many witches around the universe, I wanted to start contributing to the community with something more practical. I've developed numerous dried mixtures, all harvested from my own personal garden. The flowers I grow are nurtured by a delicate balance of light, music, poems, and tons of manure. Ew. Basically, now I deal in magical herbs. You can brew creativity enhancers, mind openers, astral projectors, summoning channelers. I'm quite popular inside and outside the coven now.
You feel more confident than the Jasmine I used to know, yeah. I'm happy for you.
I'll bring you some next time we meet.
Thank you. Anyway, how's the coven these days? Any juicy gossip? Listen, I'm crafting a new divination deck. How's the coven these days?
Powerful, I'd say. We're growing beyond the scale of any other covens, both in knowledge and in power. Although it's becoming more and more demanding to keep up with what?
Adana is how we're saying it.
With Adana's... Oh my god, I can't say that. I'm gonna say Ada.
Okay.
Direction. She set up a system where we all have quarterly performance checks. And that's made us all grow exponentially.
Oh, fucking capitalism.
Many other covens are trying to imitate our system to stay competitive. But some witches are having problems staying in the game. And if you accumulate too many low performance reviews, you get expelled from the coven. I'm doing fine, though. Don't worry about me.
Man, fuck Adana.
Fortuna! You can't keep saying these things if you plan on rejoining your coven. Or joining any other coven for what it's worth. You should respect your elders.
It's hard not to hate Adana at this point. This absurd punishment will scar me for the rest of my existence.
I'm sorry, Fortuna. I'm being too insensitive. I can't even begin to imagine how you're feeling right now. Do you want to talk about it?
No. I'm gonna need some time. I'd rather focus on getting back in touch with reality.
Whatever you need, Fortuna.
Anyway. Any juicy gossip? Listen, I'm crafting a new divination
Juicy
deck.
gossip!
Fine. Any juicy gossip?
Whoa, I thought you didn't enjoy gossip.
I didn't, but I know you do, and I've been incredibly bored. So I'm considering getting into the little tittle-tattle club.
Oh, that's wonderful. Any genre you may be interested in?
What about some romance?
Romance, huh? There's always plenty of that going on. But I guess the biggest highlight from this century is from your mentor.
You, Inya? Impossible! That hag doesn't have the ability to love!
Maybe losing you made her realize that you have to love more openly and intensely.
What then? She has a lover now?
She has a dozen.
What?
12 lovers, among witches, fairies, and deer folk.
Shut up.
I swear, she's changed a lot. She looks very happy now. Although, she hasn't accepted any new students after losing you.
Hey, stop saying she lost me. I'm still alive.
Of course. I'm sorry. Do you want me to tell her that she can visit?
I'm not sure. I don't need the kind of lecture she'll have pent up over 200 years right now.
Come on, I'm sure she'll be very happy to be reunited with you.
Okay, soon, I promise, but not yet.
Understood.
Anyway, I'm crafting a new divination deck.
Oh, wow. Is it safe?
It is unlike anything we've ever seen before. It's not tarot per se. Every card's been handcrafted by me. And from what I can tell so far, it can pierce deeper and more clearly than any kind of oracle cards.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Don't let Adana know, though.
Of course, I understand.
I know you don't like breaking rules, but I don't believe I'm breaking them. She banned my tarot deck, but this is something totally new. Maybe this is what she meant to happen?
I don't know, Fortuna. But you're exiled in any case. What harm could you do from so far away? I won't tell Ada.
Thanks. So, do you want me to read your fortune?
Yes! Ah, it's been so long since the last time you read for me. What was the last thing I asked you?
How to make an arbiter fall in love with you.
Oh, shut up. Oh my god, you're right. I totally forgot about that girl. What memory you have. I wonder what she's doing right now.
We can look into that with my cards if you want.
Nah, that's in the past now. I have more pressing concerns.
What's it gonna be then?
My magical garden isn't doing so well lately. It feels ill. And I can't figure out what the problem is. So, my question is, what's wrong with my garden?
I see. Anything else?
Since we're on the topic, I want to know the fate of my flowers. Will they survive this illness? Will they become famous across the cosmos? What's in store for my project?
Understood. Focus on the smell of your garden while I shuffle my cards.
Ooh, look at this animation!
Isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
Ah, fuck.
Uh-oh.
jealous witch is sabotaging you. Someone who visited your garden recently planted some corrupted seeds. Someone has hidden a corpse in your garden while you were away. It's the body of someone who was betrayed, and that's poisoning
This
the
is like
soil.
really. There's a lot of conviction in these words. What the hell?
Adana cursed your garden. She's testing you in secret to make you stronger.
What are those? What are those symbols on the top right mean?
These are
No.
this stuff. These are
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, there's fire, and then this is earth, and basically they'll translate into these like PowerPoints.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. A jealous witch is sabotaging you. Someone who visited your garden recently planted some corrupted seeds.
Oh no. That's like the worst possible cause. I don't want anybody to hate me.
Can't you think who it could have been?
I don't want to. I'll become too paranoid. I don't want to start suspecting my colleagues. I'll just focus on healing my garden now that I know it's because of some corrupted seeds. And I'll stay more vigilant with my guess, I guess. This sucks.
I'm sorry, Jasmine.
It's not your fault. You've been really helpful. Thank you. Hey, it's the thing you just had.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
glad that I chose this.
Literally success.
You will bury yourself in your garden and assimilate it all. You'll become a magical entity, able to grow any kind of plant from your body in an instant. Your garden will grow beyond your wildest expectations. You will accept disciples and take care of an immense flower dominion. Your garden will become sentient and will roam the cosmos, blessing dead dominions. It'll bring life back to barren celestial bodies.
Wow. Well, these are really nice.
Yeah.
This one's a little dour.
Yeah. I think.
Fatalistic, I think, maybe. Hopeful? Positive nihilism? I don't know.
Yeah, like this one might be good. I think I want this one.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Your garden will become sentient, will roam the cosmos, blessing dead dominions. It'll bring life back to barren celestial bodies.
Oh my god. I'm going to be a mother.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that reaction. Congratulations.
This is fantastic news. I'd better take good care of my dear yard. I want it to become the most beautiful entity. I'm not gonna let any other jealous witch lay a finger on my child. Those corrupted seeds are as good as done. And, of course, you're going to be godmother, right?
If you don't mind having an exile as a godmother.
Shut up, silly.
I'll help you with anything I can, of course.
Thank you.
No, Scotty. Scotty said big
What'd he
reveal.
say?
Her, quote, garden is a perfectly manicured wasp front lawn. Capital W-A-S-P, like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
Oh, Christ.
Scotty!
I'm like, wasps?
Look at
That doesn't sound
her.
that bad.
Look at Jasmine. Now look at your wasp. Now look at Jasmine. Now look at your wasp. She is a hippie. She is crunchy.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to keep digging?
That's alright. Enough emotions for today. I don't know how I've been getting by without your guidance for 2 centuries now.
That's because you're a badass witch. My deck is only good for knowing in advance how amazing you're going to be. But that's all on you, with or without divination.
Aw, Fortuna, you're too good. I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
I need to go back to my garden now. But I promise you, I'm gonna make up for all the time we've lost. See you soon.
Thank you for coming.
There she goes.
And here comes Daddy Shrimp. What a heartwarming reunion. I didn't take you for the intense friendship kind of character. It's all because of them. They're just too good and don't mind bearing with a weirdo like me. Don't sell yourself short. I'd say you're still the most interesting of the lot. I'm sure they experience the same kind of attraction I feel toward you. They really call him Shrimp as an ironic nickname. I thought that was what you called him. Oh, like Tiny. Well, but like he does have a shrimp tail, so like
Yeah.
yeah, anyway.
And he's got multiple legs.
And eyes.
He could be taxonomically classified
Yeah,
as
exactly.
shrimp.
Now you're calling him Shrimp. I know, but you started it. Come on now, stop buttering me up. I'm not that charismatic. I wouldn't say it's charisma. It's something more primal, like how mortals can't avoid staring at a flame. You woke up poetic today, huh? Say, who do you like best, Jasmine or Dahlia? What kind of a childish question is that? Indulge me. I'm not asking this just to annoy you. As your mentor, I consider this an important introspection exercise. It'll make your divination better. Don't pretend to be all wise now. I know for a fact that you just enjoy spilling the tea. Ha 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 ha! I'll give you a cop-out option even. Come on, just play along. Who do you like best, Jasmine, Dahlia, or me? Enough. I won't go there. Bah! You're no fun. And you're too immature for being older than this universe. It is precisely because I have witnessed everything that I know life is but a game. You really have some nerve. You'll understand someday. I swear to you this isn't gratuitous. I have my ways of mentoring, even if you find them ludicrous. As long as you help me through my exile, you can be as silly as you want. At your service. What's your plan now? I think I'll make some cards while I wait for a familiar from that architect, Greta. Good. Let's build that deck. I still can't access the things you were telling me about, Scotty. I can look at my window, but there's nothing there. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, Dahlia is easily, like... I'm sorry you missed Dahlia, Era. Era?
I'll see her later.
Yeah. Alright, you want to help me create a card?
Sure.
Okay, so up here on the right are the dominions. So I've got 6 water, 5 fire, 3... What's this one? And then earth. So there's... Oh, air, I guess. 3 air and 1 earth. So it'll tell me if I have enough energy to use these backgrounds.
Will it be spent as soon as you use it?
Yeah, and then you can't use it again. Home of Dahlia. Okay. The Daggersmith Witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up to transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bodies and innards to create ceremonial knives.
Do it.
Alright. Alright. Then I don't have enough energy. I could do the goddess in love with a sidereal snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. Alright. And now I need... something. I can do the bottomless jug. Its contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. I can choose the onyx trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but none is able to ignore its sentiment. The glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Adina... fuck.
You can say Adina.
Yeah, Adina expelled from her former coven. Adana, that's what I was calling her before.
What the hell?
This one is a German word. A magic trinket created by boiling seashells at Duduna. In beluga oil and marrowbone. Whatever you whisper into a German word will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals and witches alike. Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Not enough energy. The Arbiter's Book. Whatever they write in these books, updated immediately into the Master's grimoire. And once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated through every book in every Arbiter. Which we've actually seen. That's kind of cool. Blue light torch. Eyes for the night, pain for the wraith. I'm kind of digging this one.
You don't have enough.
Oh, dang it. Alright.
Not enough. Okay.
I can do this one. 1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest.
This one.
Alright. Here we go. Swordfish liquor. Alright, so we can choose anywhere on this map. This is kind of pretty over here.
Yeah, I like this.
Alright. We have a fish. We've got... Whoa, there's a snake. Let's see what else is there. Okay. Oh, she's got a butt.
Yeah. That's why I chose it.
Alright. And she's on
click that
fire.
over and over.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the center or like, yeah. Like, I think.
Push her to the right just a little bit. Yeah. Wait, no, a little too much. Okay, stop.
Okay. And then. What's the snake for? Is it in her hand?
I think it. Because you see the stuff on the left.
Yeah. But like,
It's allowed to like coil around shit, so like you can kind of make like a continuity thing.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
yeah. But I think like, I've got it connected to her arm. If it's here.
You have to.
No. But like, I can have it so that it's.
Yeah. This is like that pipe game.
Like the dragon one that I did. No. Shit.
This is how I'm watching how you do this in CSP when you're doing art.
Oh yeah. Watching that video that you shared yesterday with the like while that person was doing the drawing was really like illuminating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, what is this thing?
I hope it wasn't like
bad.
What are you doing?
Sorry. What is this?
You're so pure and innocent, Melanie.
I am so pure and innocent.
Yeah, sure you are.
Whatever. What's this thing? I don't know.
Can you imagine like she's just sitting there like Fortuna's just sitting there working on this and she's just like, and then it goes up her butt. Yeah.
I think this is pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I like this.
All right. I have 7 cards in my deck. All right, this card is called Burned Letters. The White Sands curse this card. An invitation to traverse new paths. In need of finding a partner, a pain that can beget isolation, the swordfish liquor runs with truth. The meanings are guide, discovery, introspection, temptation, yearning, and passion. And I don't know if I have enough. I don't have enough to make another card. Oops. Okay. All right. Still no familiars in your window. What shall we do meanwhile? I don't know, just wait. It's okay. Bummer. I'm eager for some action. What do you do to kill time? You must be an expert at it. Usually I just drop myself on the bed and feel sorry for myself. But when my mood allows for it, I study or enjoy some interactive fiction. I've accumulated quite a backlog, and going through it had a lot of weight in keeping me sane during exile. It's a Final Fantasy VI choose your own adventure.
Dude, this just sounds like quarantine. Like
Oh, fiction. I'm not a fan of fiction. The universe is already a great purveyor of stories. But you go ahead and do some reading. I'll look at the stars or something. Yeah, I might. Cool. Oh, look how awesome. I can study,
that's cool.
read interactive fiction, sleep, or back.
Oh, whatever you want.
Let's read some interactive fiction. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection. The Secret Cut by Jordi Luptapaco. There's always been a legend among butchers on the island of Terra Nova about a secret cut hidden inside cows with crimson fur. Based on the credits, the interactive fictions are all written by third-party authors, says Scotty.
Ooh.
Cows with crimson fur are already a rarity, but finding this piece of meat is even rarer and requires a high level of skill to extract it undamaged. As the myth goes, whoever eats this delicacy will be blessed with unwavering health and good fortune. Not once in your 70 years as a butcher have you ever come across a crimson cow. Until today, a farmer friend of yours brought it before dawn, a very young calf just a few weeks old. He doesn't want to have anything to do with crimson cows since he believes that they bring, quote, bad fortune. You're not sure if he's unaware of the legend or if he's had really bad experiences with them. In any case, there she is, her fur bright as a bonfire, even in the dim light of your workshop. She's too precious. Spare her life, says the vegetarian.
Yeah, spare her life.
For the life of you, this animal is too unique to be turned into meat. You spare her life and adopt her as your life companion. You name her Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
She brings you health and happiness by means of company, not sustenance. She is gentle, loving, and patient. She listens to all your tales and reacts with a moo in just the right places.
Oh, perfect.
4 years go by. Rhapsody grows big and soft. You prepared a bucket of her favorite herbs to celebrate her 4th birthday. As you are singing happy birthday to her, an expensive black car drives slowly into your yard. The chauffeur gets out and opens the door to an old woman emblazoned with a fancy red coat. She joins the singing with a smile. Good day to you, dear butcher, she says. Upon finishing the song, Rhapsody dives into her birthday treat. I'm happy to find this fine specimen in good health. I'd like to purchase your cow. The chauffeur opens a briefcase in front of you. $1 million if you get the secret cut out of her for me. Refuse. Rhapsody is just too precious. The woman twists her nose. I'm willing to go up to $5 million if you get the legendary meat for me, please. Refuse again. No. Rhapsody is not for sale. The woman senses your unbreakable determination and decides to give up. They pack up graciously and leave forever. You live until you are 100 years old, not finding yourself bedridden a single time. You and Rhapsody die together peacefully, cuddled in her stable. You tell her goodbye, and she moves at just the right time.
One.
Listen, if I were a meat eater, it'd be different, but...
Do it. Do a different one.
A different one? Do you want to study?
Yeah.
Or...
No, go to the interactive fiction.
Okay, you want to read this one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick an interactive tale at random from my collection.
Tickles by Emma Rios. Back and forth, this wooden husk I take my naps in, wandered adrift in an endless, mirthless scene. Swayed, ooh, there's pictures. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet destination. For that we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger and thirst. Inspiration burned our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting a goal doesn't last long. Now, here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me again. This little friend is a dissonant note in everyday routine of doing nothing. barely feeling and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. A little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hope Bringer, an anticipation of well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my tastes. I wonder if I've ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Ha ha! Look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice? Feeling another fellow, even scarcely, like those little claws grazing softly over me. Did you pause?
No.
Ah.
Oh no.
Well, I guess that's it for me.
Oh
Y'all.
no. If only I could touch its feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird, should I endure or should I give up? I'm cursed or graced?
What are the options?
Cursed or graced?
Cursed.
My arm stretches out with a mind of its own. It craves purpose. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Hush, hush, stupid turnstone bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you don't need to eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking! Can you still not see, Era?
No.
Oh.
It says that you minimized your application. Here, let me leave really quick.
Okay. I minimized the application? Alright, let me redo it. Hang on. Yeah, I know it looks good on the Discord, but I'm trying to get it so that Era can see it. Alright, can you see it now? Era? I think I lost Era. Oh, reloading? Okay. Is it loading for you? I can't hear you if it is. I still can't hear you, Era, if you're talking. It's my Discord. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Other VCs work. Crap. I don't know what happened because I didn't hit anything. I'm gonna finish this and then close for the night. Are you sure? Alright. Look, it's Jeff. Alright. Look at this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It would be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss. My voice crawls out of my throat, as broken as the rest of what's left of me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself. But why do I suddenly sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost. Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Whoa, is she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death, Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, our arteries will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain. She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please stop. Don't hurt me. I beg you. We are trouble, you know, old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I meant you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one arrogant, daring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring. Then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum. I made them all graced. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak like this? It's weirdly... Wait, don't tell me. You called me a ghost. Am I truly... Shit. Oh, God. Oh, gods. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. This poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, of any pain they may have suffered, of any mistake to feel remorse over, ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. No, it's my fault. I can't see very well. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool. Don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. You're kind. My kind, she just said. See the world just like we see you. Blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. It's normal for the departed to feel outnumbered. Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? Poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason. To finish something. To claim our desire. Perhaps to still be worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when... Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches or ghosts, we're all cursed or graced. We can't help it, my friend. The living and the dead, we're all adrift in the world. Okay, she just called me her friend. If I had a heart, it would have skipped a beat. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How could you not be a form of life? I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh, no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind, pretty cool too, smoking fancily right beside me like the heroine of a story. I could blush. Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles my ear and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. It feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing. Oh, thanks. Well, what? Why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful, even if she's only trying to be kind. I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There's not so much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that I have acknowledged myself, I feel I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem. My flesh is not very healthy. Was that supposed to make me feel better, Spooky? Can I ask you something? Sure, whatever you want. Are you here to banish me? Oof, the first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded on a dead sea in which it is impossible to sink, but it's also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless this branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its roots tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting dead with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I am discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. If I had breath, she'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. This feels so embarrassing. Hey, again? There's no need to be this dramatic. I didn't want to. I'm graced. I'm sorry. I don't want to be sad. She offers me her hand. But I'm still stuck in an abyss of blurry lines and fading spots. Your face is but a painful silhouette I wish I could recognize. And I can't stop trembling. Fair enough. I meant to be altruistic, but I was doing it for myself, to ease my own compassion. Don't worry, dear. To live is to have a choice. I am dead. Can I truly choose to cease to exist? Her hand feels so warm. You are alive to me, and I can totally walk you peacefully to oblivion. What to do? I'm going to sleep. I'll just rest for a bit. So that was a little confusing to read. You dream one of your eyes is blue, the other is purple. You inspect them closer in a mirror and find out they have mathematical formulas inscribed around the iris. You write them down and your eyes return to normal. A blind man comes for your home and buys the formula from you for a fortune. That was a really sweet story. Oh, look! I've got messages, but I'm going to call it a night. Saved 1 minute ago. So, guys, thanks so much for... Oh, you want to see the familiars? Okay, let's... We got a spider and a hawk with hair. That's Greta. Oops. Not yet. And a spur. Louise. Alright, cool. We'll read those next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow night with Mario RPG, starting at 8:30, and then I don't know what time we're starting on Friday. Probably 8:30, depending on work schedules and things. But yeah, and then we'll do some more Mother 3. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Oyasumi.